All right, so I'm going to demonstrate, Katie, please come up, how easy, for some of you guys who have a difficult time getting in front of a camera and doing an off-the-cuff kind of interview, I would recommend that if you do this in the future and you have a hard time, that you invest in a teleprompter. I got this from Amazon, and the thing is the camera should be right here. There's a mount for a camera. This is a see-through glass, okay, where it will show. Can you guys see this? Okay, I'll show it to you. There you go. Okay, so this is a see-through glass where you put the camera back here, and there's an app called Elite Pro on your iPad and Android that is free. Free. Everybody loves free, right?
What is it called?
Elite Pro. Elite, like elitist pro. You write up a script and connect with that script. Kathleen actually wrote up her whole script and read it off of a teleprompter. Okay? Did you notice that she was reading off of the teleprompter?
No.
Absolutely not. What made the teleprompter disappear in your brain? Presence. What else?
She was still looking at the screen. She wasn't like looking off. Like you could see her eyes moving like she was reading something.
Right? Exactly. She was reading, and she connected with the words. Okay? If you're great like Ellen, she memorized her lines. So we're going to demonstrate how easy it is. You can actually increase the tempo of the, you can just upload it on your iPad. You can increase the tempo, decrease the tempo, the font, the size, whatever you want to do. So when you first look at it, the script looks backwards, upside down, right? There's a reason for that. Because the mirror is there, it turns. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. There you go. I swear I'm gonna make you rich. I swear. If you become that first therapist that becomes a millionaire, you better attach my name to that. Okay. So this is how it's done. Okay, so she's gonna step in front. Actually, go ahead, go back there. Yeah, right.
That's against stage etiquette.
There goes. Yeah, you turn your back to the audience. It's terrible.
I'm so sorry. I just want them to. We'll do two versions of this. One, she will show you how it looks like when she's reading off of it, and I'm going to show you how it looks like the other way. Okay. So Katie, just stand right there.
Okay.
Some of you guys may not see this. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to press play, and again, if you make mistakes, you can always stop.
That's right.
If you see that arrow tells you when to start reading. Okay.
70 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. It's going slower than we decided.
Okay, it's going slower. So, a lot of my therapists would say that as well too. So I go, okay, how about that? How about that? And go again.
Okay. 70 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live.
All right. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how it's done.
You're crazy.
Okay. All right, Katie, you're going to be right behind me.
Nope, okay.
All right, now you are facing the audience, and this is where a lot of your internal things will come out. Okay, this is where you deal with it.
Okay. Are we
Okay.
talking to the audience? Do you want this
No,
directed to the
no,
audience?
you're gonna, I
Talk
just
to
want
the
them to
camera.
see her as a person. Now you saw how she's reading it. I want you guys to see.
My lighting. I need better lighting on that.
All right,
Terrible.
all right, here we go. And scene. Oh, wait, so.
87 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our power to add or distract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here.
Show off. She's great! Teleprompter, iPad, and free Elite Pro.